Afternoon, this is David with Semper. And what I want to demonstrate today is one of the possible ways to encapsulate leads in the field. Now what we actually utilize a hard epoxy when we do something permanently. And it's a two-part epoxy pour, and you'll see it cures to a hard epoxy. That's not going to be re-enterable. So that's a permanent seal. Now when we ship direct burial units, what we will do is we will leave a wiring compartment open. Now we do put a water connector so that people can bring their leads in and do their connections. The problem is that as things heat up and cool down, unless there's a vacuum seal that remains permanently sealed, it's impossible to keep moisture and water out, and so it seeps in over time. And we've been building direct burial transformers for 12 years now, and one of the things that we see is if we get a return, we'll find that the contractor has not protected the connections inside the unit. Meaning, when we ship a unit, our standard shipment includes a tube of silicone. Now silicone, you can see that this is a type of silicone right there, a two-part silicone, that is very fluid. Okay, so that will pour into the nooks and crannies and fill the case. It will form to whatever shape there is. The silicone we ship is the type you can buy at Home Depot, Lowe's, other types of hardware stores. It's the type that you use, similar to what you use for caulking your bathtub. So it's a very thick silicone. And so when you use that type of silicone, it's less expensive. Now, some people use wax instead of the silicone. Some people actually will cut these cases off and use silicone-filled wire nuts instead. You just want to make sure that your connections are watertight. Okay, so we took the part A and part B, and that's mixed. Now this has a curing cycle, and it depends on how much material. You want to go up higher than that. Yes, go up. You just want to leave a gap so that the lid fits on. When you do pour it, it's preferred that we keep the cables up so that the epoxy does not run down the cable. And that's how this pretty much will cure. It will cure to a solid. Now that is a silicone, and that is re-enterable. You'll see that the consistency, this is the tube silicone. It's more. Alright. It's a different viscosity. This is a thicker silicone. The advantage of a thicker silicone is that you can shape it, form it. Okay, see how it's thicker. So if there's a hole, it's not going to run out the hole like the liquid silicone. And you're pouring it right on the leads, correct? And